Okay, let's get seated on our mat comfortably. Sit up nice and tall. Your back is nice and straight. Push your head up toward the ceiling. Take your hands and place them on your knees. Gently close your eyes. We're going to lean slowly forward and take a deep breath in through your mouth. Deep breath. And now we're going to slowly lean back, exhaling that air and holding onto those knees, stretching out our back. Let's lean forward again. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly leaning back. One more, deep breath. Exhale, leaning back. Come seated upright. Shoulders are down. We're going to take our chin to our chest. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. And now slowly exhale, lifting your chin to the ceiling. Breathe. Hold. Exhale, bringing that chin all the way back down. Deep breath in. Hold. And exhale, taking that chin back up. One more deep breath. Hold. And exhale, bringing that chin all the way back down. Your chin in the lower position. We're going to rock. Take your chin over to your right shoulder. And now slowly over to the left. Making like a big smile. Slowly rock that chin back and forth as you take that deep breath. Hold it. And exhale. Keep breathing. And rocking. And we're going to take our chin is over to the right shoulder. And we're going to make a big circle, leading with your chin. Great big circle all the way around. Nice and slow. And let's go big circle one more time. Deep breath. Breathe. And then now hold your chin down. We're going to rock again. Back to the left and to the right. Continue this nice and slow. Make sure you're deep breathing. And when your chin is over to the left shoulder, lead and make another big circle in the opposite direction. Bless you. All the way around. Deep breath. Big circle. And then now hold your chin down again. We're going to lift our head so that's in the neutral position. I want you to lean your right ear toward that right shoulder. Just tip your head to the side. Take your left hand and bring it out halfway. So you're halfway above the mat and halfway from your shoulder. Reach out with those fingers. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, take that hand all the way down to the mat. Bring your head upright and the right hand up over your head. Nice deep breath. Reach. Stretch. And now slowly come on back up. Both hands are on the mat. We're going to tip our left ear to our left shoulder. Lift the right arm halfway. Stretch it out. Reach those fingertips out. Deep breath. Drop that hand to the mat. Take another deep breath in and slowly lift the left hand up over your head and lean over. Breathe, reach, and come center. Both hands are stretched out, fingertips are on the mat. We're gonna turn our palms up. Take a slow, deep breath. Lift those hands straight up in the air. Reach. Hold that breath at the top. Turn your palms away and slowly come all the way back down. Exhale. Let's do that again. Palms are up. Deep breath, slow. Reach. Palms away, exhale. One more. Palms up. Deep breath up. Reach. And exhale, bringing those hands slowly back down. Bring that right hand to the left knee. The left hand's going to go behind us. And we're going to do our first torso twist. Take a deep breath in. And now slowly turn and look over your left shoulder, exhaling all that air. And release. Coming center. Take your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind us. Deep breath in. And exhale, pulling yourself around, looking over your right shoulder. And come center. We're going to reach those hands out again. We're going to do our arm flow. So one arm at a time. We're going to come up over our head. And then back down, bringing the other arm up. There we go. Nice slow flow here. Do it with your breaths. Breathe. Exhale. Nice and slow. Now this time we're going to stay down. So we're going to have the right arm up over our head and we're going to lean down on that arm. We're going to stretch those fingertips out over our top of our head. We're going to roll that shoulder back and look up at the ceiling. Opening our chest. Take a deep breath. Exhale that arm back over your head. And slowly come up. Back into that flow again. Left arm is up. Nice and slow. Continue that deep breathing. Keep going. Breathe. All right, this time we're going to stay down with the left arm up. We're on our right forearm stretch. Reach out with those fingers. Take a deep breath. We're going to roll that shoulder back and look up at the ceiling. Bring that left arm back over your head and come on up. Okay. All right, we're going to warm up our back a little. So if you would please come into tabletop. So your knees are underneath your hips. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. And we're going to do cow and cat. So for cow, we're going to drop our belly and lift our head. Take a deep breath. And for cat, we're going to arch that back, let out all that air, drop your head down. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Arch that back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Now we're going to bring our knees to the outer edge of the mat. Big toes are together. Push yourself back for child's pose. We're going to stretch out those hands on the mat in front of us and bring your forehead to the floor. And this is a resting pose. Take some deep breaths in here. Relax everything. Walk both your hands over to the left side of the mat and stretch out that right arm. Take a breath. And exhale. Walk both those hands over to the right side of the mat, really stretching the left arm. Breathe. Walk both hands to the center of the mat and walk yourself back up into tabletop. We're going to do some circles. So we're going to kick out the left hip. Just really push it out as far as you can. Feel that good stretch on that hip. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, we're going to rock our hips back and over to the right. Push. And now we're going to come forward, completing that circle, going all the way over to the left again. So we're making a circle with our hips. Lean back, over to the right, and come forward. Let's do that. We're going to do a few circles here. Make sure you're breathing. Come forward. Forward again. Okay, now we're going to come up into tabletop. We're going to stretch out the right fingertips, please, and now stretch out the left leg. Take a deep breath in and lift both those limbs so you have a nice straight line. Take a breath. Take another breath, and we're going to bring our elbow to our knee today, and then straight back up. Deep breath in. As you exhale, tap your elbow to your knee and back up. This time we're taking a breath in and going to awkward airplane. So the arm and the leg go out to the side. And then come back forward. Drop that right hand, bring it up under your shoulder again. Leave your leg long, but bring the toes to the floor. We're going to push back on those toes, feeling a stretch in our calf. Take a deep breath in. And release that stretch. We're going to take another deep breath in and push back. Release that one more time. Push back. We're going to lift that left leg and set our toes down on the other side of the right leg. And now take a deep breath in and slowly turn and look over your right shoulder. Release that, coming back into tabletop, widen those knees, push back into child's pose again. So again, we have extended, our arms are out in front, bring your forehead to the mat, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath in, and exhale. I'd like you to make a circle on the floor with your hands, bringing them back towards your feet. Cup your heels with your palms. And now bring the top of your head to the floor. Breathe. Release those heels. Take those fingertips to the floor again and make that circle back to the top of the mat. And walk yourself back up into tabletop. We're going to do that hip circle again, only in the opposite direction. So we're going to start with the right hip. Kick that out. And I'll hold it for our first time here. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and rock toward the back of your heels and over to the left. Push that hip up. Take a breath and come forward. And now over to the right. Slowly to the back toward your heels and over to the left. So continue your breathing, making this slow circle with our hips. One more rotation. Deep breath. And come center. Stretch out your left fingertips and your right toes. Take a deep breath in and now lift both those limbs. Nice straight line. Breathe. On your next breath, bring that elbow to that knee and then back out. Deep breath, elbow to knee and back up. This time on the deep breath, we're going to go into awkward airplane. Limbs go to the side. And then back up. Bring that hand back underneath your shoulder. Drop the toes to the floor. Your leg is long. We're going to push back. Nice calf stretch here. And release. Push back again. And release. One more time. Push back. And release. Bring that knee back underneath. We're going to do some fire hydrants. So for that, we're going to hold our tummy in. We're going to slowly lift that right knee out to the side and then bring it back down. We're going to do one on the left side now, alternating lift, left, back down. Take a breath. Lift over to the right side and back down. Again on the left and down. One more set. Lift that right leg out and back down. One more left and back down. We're going to rock back. So we're going to push our hips way back, all the way to your heels if you can. And now slowly exhale, bringing that torso forward and long, stretching, lifting our head. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in, push all the way back. Exhale forward. Push all the way back one more time. And exhale forward. Find yourself to your hip. We're going to come back to a seated position. It's warm in here today. All right, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to start working on our legs. So let's stretch those out. We're going to pedal them up and down, get that blood flow going. Lean back on your arms. With your feet about hip width apart, we're going to point those toes toward the floor. Take a breath. On your exhale, flex them back up. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. One more, inhale, point. And exhale, flex. Move your legs a little bit wider apart. Now we're going to inhale, bring the toes in toward the center. Now exhale out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale out. One more, inhale, center. And then back out. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing our legs back together. We're going to take a breath up overhead. So take a deep breath in, bring those arms slowly up. We're going to go into a half forward fold. So we're going to bring our arms about shoulder height. We're going to stretch out, hovering over those toes. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. See if you can exhale a little bit further forward. Inhale again. And this time, bring those hands all the way down to those legs and slowly back up. One more time, deep breath up. Forward half fold. Inhale. Exhale forward a little bit more. Another breath. And all the way back down to your legs and slowly come up. Widen those legs into a V. Sitting up nice and tall on your sits bones. We're going to do that same thing. Take a deep breath up. And now we're going to exhale forward, half fold. A little bit different stretch. You can really feel it on the inside of your legs. Another deep breath. See if you can go forward a little bit further. Breathe. Exhale all the way down to the floor and come back up. One more deep breath. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale a little more forward. One more deep breath. And exhale all the way down to the floor and back. We're going to bring this right foot in. Just bring it in. We're going to turn our torso toward the left leg. Deep breath up. Now exhale all the way down to those toes. Now because we're in a wide V, it's a little bit different stretch on our back. Careful. As you take a deep breath in, think about your lower back and relax it as you exhale. So lessen the tension. Relax. And slowly come back up. We're going to reach our left hand down inside of our leg. Tap our right hand to the palm. And take a deep breath in, following that right arm all the way up to the ceiling. And now we're going to exhale, coming slowly all the way back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Come seated in an upright position again. Now we're going to lift this right leg and pull this left in a little more so it's straight. We're going to bring it into our arms, if you can. We're going to rock it like a baby. So we're going to do rock a baby, back and forth, opening up those hips. Now we're going to just lay that leg on top of the other one. If you can, try to stack your knees. Wrapping both arms around that top knee. Take a deep breath in, sitting tall. And now exhale, coming down over that knee. It's not a big movement, but you can feel it's a deep stretch. Take a few breaths here. And release. We're going to switch legs now. We're going to take the right leg all the way out as far to the side as you can. And the left is in. Turn your torso toward that right leg and take a deep breath up. And now forward half fold out all the way to your toes. Sorry. Hold on to that. Okay, it's a different stretch. You should feel it in your lower left side. Take a breath again. And this time as you exhale, really relax that muscle. Breathe. Slowly come all the way back up. We're going to take our right arm into the inside of that ankle. Bringing the left hand, we're going to tap the palm. Taking a breath in, we're going to follow that arm all the way up to the ceiling. And slowly exhale all the way back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Slowly back up that leg. We're going to bring this leg up forward so it's straighter. We're going to take the left leg into our arms for rock baby. Just a little movement, stretching out our hips. Remember to breathe. All right, let's lay that leg on top of the other. Our knees are stacked. Both arms are around that top knee. Sit up with your head tall. Deep breath in. And now exhale, slowly bringing yourself down over that knee. And release. Let's untangle all that and bring the soles of our feet together. Hold them close. We're going to rock. So for rocking, we're going to hold our tummy in and we're going to slowly go side to side using our core to make our movement. Back and forth. You clunk around on those sits bones. And come center. Push those feet out away from you. We're going to cup our hands underneath our ankles. So our palms are under our ankle. Sit again tall. And now exhale, pulling your torso down into that diamond shape. Go ahead and drop your head. Look down at the mat. Let's take a few breaths here. Breathe again. And exhale. One more breath. And on your exhale, slowly come out of that position. Pulling our legs back in again. We're going to flutter. So we're going to hold on to our toes or our instep. And we're going to make those legs go up and down just a little bit. Working that inner muscle, tendon. Breathe. Okay, and relax. Bring yourself back into the lotus position here, where you got your legs crossed. And we're going to go back to our circle theme. We're going to do some torso circles. So I'd like you to lean forward as you breathe in. And now we're going to go over to the right, small circle to begin with, and then the left, and then come forward again. Continue breathing. Each time, make that circle a little bit bigger. Using your hands on your knees to anchor yourself. Big circle. Forward. Forward. And come center. Now your feet in front of you, don't cross on top of each other, but have the left leg in front. And widen the knees as far as you can. We're going to take a breath overhead. And we're going to go all the way down to the floor. Now, if you're at home trying this, go ahead and put a towel under your hips. Helps with this one. If you can come to your forearms, great. If not, stay up on your hands. Take a breath here. Use your hands to walk yourself back up. And we're going to uncross. We're going to put the left in front of the right. But we're going to circle first. So hands to the knees. We're going to take the circle in the opposite direction. So we are going to go back first. Take a breath. As you exhale, we're going to go over to the left. We're going to go clockwise this time. Over to the right and then back again. Start with small circles. Make it bigger each time. Remember breathing. Deep breath. Another deep breath. And come center. And with that left leg in front, we're going to take a deep breath up overhead. And now exhale, coming all the way down to the floor. Come to your forearms if you can. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now use your hands to walk yourself back into an upright position. We're going to uncross, come into tabletop one more time. So we're going to finish with a down dog. So kickstand your toes. Your hands are underneath your hips. Nope, they're under your shoulders. We're going to hold our tummy in, take a deep breath in, and push up. We're going to straighten those legs. We're up on our arms. Our arms are by our ears. Look back behind your legs. Now bend that right knee in. You're up on your toes. And straighten. Bend the left knee on your toes and straighten. Now push back so you're pushing your heels toward the mat. We are going to walk our feet to our hands. And now we're in ragdoll. So just look back behind your legs and let everything be heavy. Your head is heavy. Arms are dangling. Take a breath. Let your hands find your shins. We're going to flatten that back out. Bend your knees just a little. And then we're going to slowly come up. Make sure your head is last. Keep looking down. Nice and slow here. I want you to get dizzy. And we're coming all the way up. Lift your arms up overhead. Exhale into cactus. Another arms up and hands to your side. Well, we're halfway through. Halfway only, Brenda. You're scaring me now. I love you, honey. All right, let's get a drink. Yeah. We're just gonna take like a minute, all right? Sorry, Brenda.
Well, I'm taking my nap on my badge.
We do have a nap time at the very end. Yeah,
Oh, good.
it's called Savasana.
I can look forward to that.
You can. It's me then. Hot flashes again, darn it. Yeah, so I don't know what my problem is it? All right, I lost my sound box. Here we go.
Must have trouble with that.
Yes. All right. Okay. I can't connect to my speakers. All right. Let's do some balancing. Oh, we're going to practice balance. It helps us stand upright on our feet, not falling. So we're going to get grounded. So to get grounded, your feet are hip width apart. I like you to lift your toes up, spread them out, and now put them down on the floor. Push your thighs down, head and shoulders up. We're going to take a deep breath. Up overhead. Exhale into cactus arms. Then take another deep breath up. Sorry, Donna. And all the way back down. Okay, for our first one, we're going to start simple. We're going to do a falling star. So I want you to take a deep breath, a deep step with your right leg. Bring your arms up into 10 and 2. Now we're going to lean over onto that right leg and lift the left. Find a spot on the floor. That helps you keep your balance. And if you're brand new and you want to hang on to something, that's okay too, because then it becomes muscle memory. And then back down. Very good stars. Let's get grounded again. Toes come up, down, thighs straight up. Now we're going to take a step over with the left leg, bringing our arms back into 10 and 2. And we're going to lean over onto the left leg and bring the right leg out. Another falling star. And back down. The head is cut off. So I'm going to go one more time this way. Okay. All right, for our next balancing act, we're going to try tree. So stand up again, get the toes nice and grounded. And now put all your weight onto the right. And we're going to kickstand those left toes by our ankle. You can put your hands on your hips. And we're going to slide that foot up to our calf. And then bring up your branches. Now, if you want to make this a little harder, you can bring that foot into your thigh. You don't have to, Brenda. Sweetie girl.
I can even get it to stay where it is.
Oh, it takes brain. Nobody can do it at first, sweetie. All right. It was windy out for me. I was really wobbly. It is windy. Let's get grounded again. Nice and tall. Now weight to the left leg and kickstand the right toes to the ankle. And then slide that foot up to your calf. And then lift up your arms. Now that's a tree. And bring it up to your hips if you'd like. Make sure you stare at something. And then back up. All right. For our last one, we're going to do forward, then side, then back with our toes. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. All the weight goes to the left. Now you're going to lift your right toe out a little bit. Bring it back. Now over to the side. Bring it back. And behind you. And back. Let's do side again on the way back. And then forward. So stare at something on the floor. Helps you keep your balance. One more set. Do it at your own pace. Remember to breathe. It's easy to hold our breath trying to do this. And forward. Okay, we're going to do it on the other side now. Feet are hip width apart again, and we're getting grounded. Now all the weight's to the right. We're going to lift that left toe forward. And then back. Side, back, behind us. Continue that. Do a few more rotations. Forward. And again. Okay, very, very good. All right, we're going to do some warriors. So I want you to put your left foot forward, and the right foot is going to go behind you. And it's at a little bit of an angle. We're going to turn our hips toward that front leg that has a bend in it. Take a deep breath and bring those arms up alongside of your ears. Breathe in. Hold that. Exhale. Now we're taking another deep breath in, and we're going to go into warrior two. So now our back leg is parallel with the mat. Arms are straight out. We're looking out over those left fingertips. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to drop the right hand to our leg and the left hand up. We're going to look up. Take another deep breath in and exhale into warrior two. Bring the left forearm to the thigh. Right arm goes up. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and go back to warrior two. We're going to straighten that front leg. Kick that hip out. Reach forward. And now bring those hands down to your shin, ankle, whatever you can reach. And rotate the right arm up to the ceiling. We're going to rotate the windmill, that hand down. I'm sorry, my hands. Come down so that you have hands on each side of your front foot, pivoting on your back foot. Take a deep breath in and slowly come down to that right knee. Flatten those feet. I'd like you to bring both hands inside of that left leg and place the palms of your hands on the floor. Stretching out that back leg nice and long, taking a breath. Take the left hand back so that you have hands on each side of that left foot. Now lean back, straightening out that front leg, getting a nice stretch in the shin area. Breathe. Lean back a little more and lift that foot. Bring the toes up. Take your left hand and grab those toes, pulling it towards you. Another breath. Take another deep breath in and drop those toes to the mat. And now come up forward. Lean forward as far as you can, really stretching out the front of your right hip. Breathe. We're going to take that left knee and bring it back under us so that we're in a tabletop. But we're going to walk our hands and bring our torso up. Taking that left leg. I'm sorry about the camera. I'm really sorry. But why it's so. Jeez. Okay. Take your left leg out. Toes are pointed forward. Deep breath up overhead. Grab a hold of your right wrist. And now lean over toward that left leg. Come back center and release, bringing the hand all the way back down. Bringing your knees back under. We're going to kickstand those toes and come up into downward facing dog again. So deep breath in, hold your tummy in, push up. And walk those feet a little. Push back, hold your down dog. Walk those feet to the hands, back up into ragdoll again. This time we're going to make shoulder circles. So we're going to take the arms and make circles with them at the shoulder area. And go in the opposite direction. Remember your breaths. Let your hands find your shins and flatten out that back. We're going to bend our knees a little bit and slowly come back up. Deep breath overhead. Exhale into cactus. Another deep breath up. And arms to our side. Now we get to do all that on the other side. Aren't we lucky? I can get this to look right. Jeez. Okay. Right foot out. Left foot at an angle behind us. There's a bend in that right leg. And we're going to turn our torso toward it. Take a deep breath overhead alongside of our ears. And we're going to turn into warrior two. So we're going to make our back foot go straight. And we're going to put our arms out, look over those right fingertips. Take a breath in. On your exhale, take the left hand to your leg, the right arm up to your ceiling. Breathe. Another breath in and back to warrior two. Bring your right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm goes straight up to the ceiling and your look is up. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and back into warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Kick out your left hip and reach forward with those right hands. Bring that hand down to your shin. Left arm stays up. Triangle. Windmill that left hand down so that you have a hand on each side of that foot and pivot on your back foot. We're in a runner's lunge. Take a breath here. Your next inhale, slowly exhale down to your left knee. Flatten that foot. And bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Put the palms on the flat on the mat if you can. Take a few breaths here. Now let's move that right hand on the other side of the foot. And we're going to slowly lean back, leaving our toes down on the mat for a shin stretch. Let's bring the toes up. Flex that foot. Grab a hold of your toes with the right hand and pull them forward. Breathe again and drop that foot to the mat and slowly lean forward as far as you can. Breathe. And a nice stretch in the front of the left thigh. All right, we're going to lean back and we're going to take that right knee back under, like you're in tabletop. And then you're going to push yourself up so you're standing on your knees, so to speak. Then that right leg is going to go out with the toes pointed forward. Take a breath up. Grab a hold of the left wrist and slowly pull your torso over toward the right leg. Come back center. Bring those hands down to the mat and find yourself into a seated position. Okay. Now we're on the sitting on the long ways on our mat. Take your feet to the outside of the mat. Knees are up. You're holding your torso up with your hands behind you. We're going to take a breath in. And now drop those knees, both of them, over to the left side. Really pushing down on that right knee. Take another breath up and let's go. Exhale out to the left side. One more time. Breathe in over to the left, right knee down. Another deep breath in over to the left. And come center. Bring those feet again, hip width apart. We're going to engage our core, hold our tummy in because we're going to lower ourselves all the way back down onto the mat. Bring those arms up above your head and lay them on the floor. Straighten out your legs. I want you to point the right toes and really reach with the right arm straight out. Nice stretch there. Take another deep breath in and do the same thing on the left. Point the toes, reach. Deep breath, and now all four limbs. Point your toes, reach your arms. And relax. We're going to do my favorite. We're going to bring our knees in one at a time. Give them a hug with our arms. And we're going to rock back and forth, massaging that lower back. This one feels good. We're going to continue our circle theme. I'm going to push the knees out away from us a little bit, but your feet are up off the mat. We're going to make a circle with our hands guiding our knees. Just nice and slow. Your hips stay on the floor. And breathe. Come center with that, and let's go in the opposite direction. Circle with the knees. Come center and bring both those knees in again. Give them a hug. Release that and straighten out the right leg, but keep the left knee in. We're going to hug it with both our arms. Give it a nice tight hug. Take a deep breath. Reach down and grab the left ankle. Let the knee go out to the side and bring that heel of your foot towards your belly button. Your chin is on your chest so that you're on the back of your head. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Slide the right foot up so your knee is up. Place that left ankle on top of the right knee. Left hand, left knee, push. Push that knee away. Breathe. And release that. Leave the ankle on your knee. Bring your arms in a T on the floor, straight out. We're going to hold our tummy and push your lower back right into the floor. And we're going to drop that left foot to the right side. Slowly drop it until your foot touches the ground. Turn your head to the left. Now relax. Take a few breaths. Another deep breath in. Hold your tummy in and bring those legs back up. Now we're going to reach in with both hands and grab the right thigh. You still have that left ankle on that knee. And we're going to bring the right foot all the way up to the ceiling. Push the heel. Push that heel up to the ceiling. Point the toes and flex. Remember to breathe. Point and flex. Back to our circle theme. We're going to make circles with that ankle. Big circle. Breathe. And go in the other opposite direction. Point those toes down and bring that foot down. Let go of your hands. Uncross everything. Bring those knees back. Give them a hug. You rock side to side again. This time we're going to slide the left leg straight out on the floor, flat on the mat. Bring the right leg in and give it a hug. Squeeze it in tight. Breathe. Reach down, grab that ankle. Hold that ankle with both hands towards your belly button. The knee goes out to the right. Chin to chest, so you're on the back of your head, and take a deep breath. Slide that left foot so the knee comes up. Put the right ankle on the left knee. Right hand to right knee. Push that away. Breathe. And release that. Both arms go out in a T on the floor. Hold your tummy in. Push that lower back right into the floor. And now take a breath. And on your exhale, slowly drop that right foot to the left side and turn your head to the right. Take some breaths. Relax. Your next deep breath. Hold your tummy in. Bring those legs back in. And now with both hands, grab a hold of the left thigh and bring that left leg straight up. Push your heel toward the ceiling. Breathe. And on your exhale, point the toe and flex. Point and flex. Now we're going to do circles. Turn that circle, ankle in circles. Now make it go in the opposite direction. Point the toe, drop, bend the knee, bringing the toes toward the mat. Now drop the foot down, uncross both, and again hug. And then hug that releases your lower back. Now our feet are going to go to the mat as close to our hips as we can, hip width apart. Our hands are going to go by our sides, palms down. We're going to do bridge. Chin to chest. Now push your lower back into that mat again and hold your tummy. Take a deep breath. Push up with your heels so that your belly comes up. Your belly is the highest point. All the weight should be on your shoulders and your heels. Take a breath and slowly come all the way back down. Push your lower back into the floor. Hold your tummy in. Deep breath, lift. Push. Exhale all the way back down. We're going to do one more. Back into the floor. Chin to chest. Push. And exhale all the way back down. One last time, let's give those legs a hug. Bring the knees in. Rock. Now I'd like you to rock your hands underneath your hip. So palms are down. And rock. So both hands are underneath your lower back. That helps protect your back. Hold your tummy in. And lift the legs slowly up. Straight up into the air. Flex your feet. Now open up those legs into a V. Don't hold your breath here. Breathe. Point the toes. Now close. And flex. Breathe. Open. Exhale. Point and close. Flex. Breathe. Open. Point. Exhale. Close. One more. Flex. Breathe. Open. Point and close. Let the hands back out. We'll reach in, grab both ankles. Now let your feet come together, the soles of your feet in butterfly. Take a deep breath here. We're nearing the end. We're going to start relaxing. Close your eyes. We're going to slowly drop those feet with the soles still together to the floor. Let your knees drop open into butterfly. Your hands are out along, not right next to you, but out a little ways with palms up. Breathe. I want you to bring your knees together. So your feet are now flat on the mat. Your knees are together. You're gonna hold your tummy in, and you're gonna drop those knees over to the left side, just as far as they'll go. The weight of that stretches your lower back and your hip area. Take another deep breath in. Let's bring those knees up and over to the left. Just let them drop. Breathe. Let's do one more set. Breathe. Drop over to the left. Breath in, drop over to the right. Come back center. Now, drop your feet into a butterfly again. So the soles of the feet are together. The knees are flopped out. Put your chin to your chest. Slowly slide those legs and feet out to the end of your mat. And when they get there, just let them flop over. Move your feet apart to the edges of your mat. And your hands are out a little ways from your body. We're going to do Savasana in this position today, if it's okay. To begin with, I want you to bring your right hand to your left shoulder. Bring your left hand across your tummy and take our last deep breaths in. Deep breath. And now hum as you exhale. Uncross. Left hand to right shoulder. Right hand across your tummy. Really? Deep breath in. See, that's how you hum. Deep breath. Exhale loudly. Bring those hands again a little ways away from your body. Palms are up. Forefinger to thumb. Make a circle. We are going to go into Savasana. We're going to lay here for 2-3 minutes. Try not to think about what you're going to do today. Let those thoughts fly by. Stay right here thinking about relaxing the muscles you just work so hard to stretch, strengthen, and enjoy. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And you're able to slowly roll over onto your side. Start to wake up a little. Now let's slowly come up to a seated position. And we're going to end the way we began. Let's put our hands on our knees and we're going to lean forward just a little bit and then lean back, stretch them out. Be grateful for the time we took for ourselves today. Let's do that again. Lean forward just a bit and lean back. Wonderful way to start our week. Hands to heart center. There. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. All right. It's going to be a good Monday.
Thank you, Joyce.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us, Zoomers.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you on Thursday.
Yes, yes.